Hey guys, this is Keith from the Divorce the Horse, and I'm here with the Betty in Red Wing where I winter at my friend Grillmeister Dave's place, right back there in the background there. That's where I spend the cold winters until I get a vehicle that has a heater in it for the winter time. But anyway, today we're going to take a minute to say just thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. All you subscribers, you have no idea how much this means to me to have you here watching these videos. It makes all the difference in the world. Just thank you. Thank you. Now today's video is going to be pretty simple here. We're just doing some interior touch-up work on the Betty, getting ready for spring. And once I decided that I wanted to customize the inside, not just go with plain insides, I decided to actually kind of go all out. Now you don't have to do this, you know, like when I first started out in the van life, it was just a minivan with the seats out of the back, a cot, and plastic bins underneath the cot for all my stuff, you know. And that's how the first 3 months of this whole adventure started. This is actually going to be the first full summer in the Betty, and I just decided if I'm going to be in here 7 or 8 months, I want it to be comfortable. So let's go inside and I'll show you what we've done So here's the inside of the Betty, and what I did over the winter so far. I mean, you may remember I put the carpet down, so that's okay. But the problem is the carpet tends to come up in little pieces on the edges here, and I wanted to make it more fancy with some trim. So I bought some trim here, and we're going to put some, it goes between carpeting and the linoleum floor in your house. Just find it at Menards or whatever. It was like $17 for this whole strip. Should do me. And we're going to install that both in the front and the back. Also, I took down that plastic box that I was using for a shelf and put up a real shelf. I think it looks a lot better than the plastic box. Later, this divider wall here is going to go in permanently. I'm going to insulate it, put a doorway in it so I can still use my mirror. And that's a pretty good deal. And look what I bought, guys. I bought an easy chair. The kind of easy chair you sit in and you want to take a nap. And you want to know why? It's because I'm going to put in a $700 solar power system here in about 3 or 4 weeks. A system that is designed and will be installed by JW Solar USA. Hey buddy, Johnny, good to see you. He's going to help me get my solar panels put on the roof and my battery bank built up and my inverters installed. And we are going to have 2 marine batteries worth of power in this vehicle. Which means, guess what? Let me show you. Right over there, against that wall, there will be a 32-inch flat screen TV. And on the floor space down there, I'm putting an ottoman, one that's hollow, that I can put my clothes in, because that's going to be my clothes dresser, but also so I can throw my feet up while I watch TV. And I will be able to get 6 to 8 hours of television/DVD watching time in that little section with the batteries that I have. Also, along the top of the ceiling here, I'm going to put LED 360 light strip all the way around the interior. Color changing, that's going to go in. The ceiling you see here is going to come out. It's going to come out for 2 reasons. One, I got to be able to bolt the solar panels into the roof. And the other thing is I need to be able to take some epoxy or some caulking and seal both the inside and outside of the bolts that are through my roof so I don't get a leaky roof. The other part of the problem is I didn't quite do the roof as good as I should have. And if you can see here, there's some bowing in sections. And the reason for this is because on my walls, I put in furrings. All the way up and down the walls. You can kind of see where the screws are there. Those are wood strips behind that attached to the ribs of the van. I did not do that with the ceiling. Instead, with the ceiling, what I did was I just did it to the ribs. And unfortunately, there's too much space for paneling between the ribs the long way to prevent bowing due to moisture and humidity and heat and all of that. So that's going to come down. We're going to re-insulate the top of my roof here. We're going to put the furrings up along the top as well, running the long way of the van. And then we'll put new ceiling paneling up. And we're going to do it right this time. And it's a lesson learned. Not an expensive lesson. More of a pain in the butt lesson. But a lesson learned nonetheless. When you're dealing with paneling your walls in your van, please, please, please put in enough wood furring strips to secure everything you need to the wall and to keep your panel from bowing. It just looks so much better if there's not wobbly little waves all over the place. Well, we got the wood cut down, so the next step is to take one of these power screwdrivers, battery powered. You need one of these for a van build project. You just want one. Let me tell you, it doesn't really matter what brand. Go to Walmart, go to Lowe's, go wherever you need to go. Get one of those, and Phillips bit for it, so you can screw your plywood into the walls and anything that you need to do it into the sheet metal. This little baby will do the trick, and you're going to really want one. So now I'm not going to show me doing it because it's just me here by myself, but I'm going to screw this into place and we'll see what it looks like when it's done. So let's get this last one in here. Just see how easy this screws in. Done deal. So look at that. Doesn't that look so much better than just the plain carpet edging there? You know, it's $20 worth of stuff, but I think it looks so much better. It's not perfect. I'm not a perfect carpenter, mind you. More work to be done here, matching up these corners and such. But it makes it feel more like home. As you can see, the back of the van, I had the same problem. I have that foam sheeting, which I kind of want to cover up, but also the particle board across the top of it, which is equally as thick. So I'm going to do this and take my power screwdriver there, my power drill, and bolt this stuff down right to the floor with the screws that came with it, perfect size. Get it through the wood, it'll anchor it nice, and it'll look a lot better than just that bare wood that was there before when I opened the door. So this is kind of, you know, there's my Darth Vader. He's part of the decorations. Can kind of see what I did with the Reflectix for insulation inside the door paneling here. So that's kind of important too. And just kind of getting an overall view of what I will have inside the Betty here for myself this summer. And the TV, once again, is going to go right there, guys. It's going to be amazing. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, I spent $60 on some trim for my floor, and you're probably thinking, oh my God, $60. What are you blowing that for on trim for your floor? But bottom line is, because I stayed at work, and I work full-time, and live in the van full-time, I have the extra income to do it, so it's no big deal. And it's something that, you know, I'm going to be in there for the next 6-7 months for sure, at least. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm comfortable, and part of that's having a little bit of luxury and having it look nice on the inside, you know, and that's what makes me happy. You know, certainly you could just go cheap and throw a cot or an air mattress in the back of the bed or something like that and save all that money, you know, that I'm putting in. I certainly don't need the solar panels or the 32-inch flat screen TV I'm putting in. I want them. And I work hard. I work a lot of overtime, and I deserve, you know, to have the luxuries in my van that I want. And so, kind of each their own. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, all that other neat stuff. Your support is very important to me and keeps me going on those days when I'm feeling down, you know. And just thanks. Thanks for everything. Until next time, take care, guys.